Previously. Maybe up here? Ah! Ow! Ugh, spiders! Oh! Help! Help! Someone help, please. Hello and welcome to a new episode of Dragon Age Origins. We're ready to leave Lothering and, we'll be on our way now. Off screen, I did some things. I bought a bow for Liliana and also a new dagger because she only had one, and put it into her second weapon set because you can actually have two weapon sets now, and if I didn't mess up the tactics, she should now automatically go for the dagger whenever a enemy comes too close for her to fight off with her bow and arrow. And I see Bowden and his son are gone. Sad. I hope they will join us. Oh yeah, she's very dead. Okay, also I checked the quest book and saw that that we finished all quests for Lothering, well, for the time being. I chatted with some refugees and villagers to make sure there wasn't a quest I've missed. There probably is one, but at least I didn't find one, which I could have done. That one again. That was unpleasant.
Bad dreams, huh?
Yeah, you could say so.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Yay! So, the Archdemon would not dragon, I suppose.
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too.
Oh, well, something else I should know about?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Alright, new quest, enchantment. Oh, wait. Talk to the dwarves. Yeah, Bowden and Sandal. I was like, no, I know them. Okay, we are going to talk to people a bit. I mean, there's Sten, and I heard our dog. Oh, he's over there. Okay, but first dwarves. Hey!
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bowden Fennick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and remembered the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Yeah. You're free to stay. Yes, of course. Dwarven Bros.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Enchantment? Okay, first, hey.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out.
Well, let me see your wares
I'm sure you'll
first.
be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Great. I can afford exactly nothing. Well, another time. Blood Dragon Blade Helmet. We also have that Blood Dragon armor. I'm not sure if we can... I have 38 strength, yes. Yeah, well, I don't need to buy it yet because I can't use it anyhow. Oh. Yeah, I can't afford it either. I'm like, yes, new color for dog. That's important, but no. Well, maybe I should, you know, get some more money first. But health potions. That could be. Well, yes, why not? Lesser health oh, we got 16 of that. That should be enough. Lyrium. Oh, you only got one mage and injury kits. 2. Yeah, that's okay. Mabari Crunch. How many do we have of these? 3. Should I take the dog with me? I'm not sure. Just to make sure dog isn't hurt. Okay, different. I don't need this yet. Okay. Good. Oh wait. Your story, please.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out.
So, what's your story, Boyden?
Well, if you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm originally from Orzammar, just as you are, I suspect. You don't have the look of a surface dwarf about you. Well... I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Okay, why did you leave then? I don't want to be rude, like, just a short version, no, please. I mean, he's one of the few who's totally willing. Everyone else, when you say, hey, please tell us your story, and they're like, nah, I shouldn't, no, I don't want to. So, yeah, please go on.
One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit, and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
Okay, but did you steal them?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me.
Yeah.
The lost tigers. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
Sorry, I just bumped against my desk again. I will never learn. Okay, well, I see. I mean, I know, I understand him because, it's not really help, as I say, better to do something with them than leave them to rot. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's exactly how I see it. The noble woman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
Well, that probably wasn't the worst idea, because I have a pretty good idea what they do with people that I don't like. And, well, now that's, here you are.
Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
But where do these goods come from? Not the deep roads, I guess.
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them.
Okay.
The things in the lost tigers, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming.
Okay, what do you mean?
People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
Well, I suppose it's better than having the Darkspawn take it.
That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
Well, you didn't mention your son in your tale, actually.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here, I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
Well, that was generous of you. Yeah, and well, also blood isn't all that important.
That's how I've always felt. As long as he's happy, so am I. It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
Well, okay. Okay, now, before I take a look at your wares, now we already took a look at your wares, but any rumors? I see this is another one of these episodes where my companions just narrate the whole thing, because after that, we will definitely go and have a chat with the other ones. So prepare yourselves for many more conversations. So, rumors.
I don't know what to tell you. Nothing I can think of at the moment.
Okay. That's okay. Is there something we can have
Hello.
enchanted? Hi.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Well, what enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Well, yeah, I want some enchanting done. Maybe we can-
Enchantment!
Yes, exactly. Oathkeeper. Oh, that's my my sword. What can I? One rune. Oh, we have one rune. Cold damage, electricity damage. I think Odin had some. Please.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Yeah, I
I'm sure
will.
you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Especially with my discount. Okay, runes. We're here. Two gold. Okay. What does that do? Weapon room, spell resistant, that's not bad. Fire damage. 4 spell resistant. They are all 2. Lightning room, hail rune. Physical resistance. Damage versus Darkspawn. That, I guess that's really. Oh, more gifts. Oh God. They don't stop. I think these are the joke gifts that there was a festival for a holiday special. What is it called? Wait, somewhere here. No, it's in my quest book. I will look it up. Anyway, it was about a holiday special, and I think these are the joke gifts, because I remember the Alistair doll that I think Alistair plays with. Yeah. And stick is probably for my King Merrick's shield. Okay. Kunari prays for the dead, Petrock, Rare and even Brandy. I mean, at some point we can't just buy them all and Cat Lady's hobble stick, what? Chastity belt, what? Sugar cake. And just give them rotten onion, give them to our companions. But they will actually, they will influence their approval rating of us. And, well, it does seem a bit like protective cone for my dog, what? It looked like it would be uncomfortable to wear. What? Anyway, it feels a bit like cheating if I just give them all the presents and they love me. And we already have a lot of presents here. I kind of... Wait, did I look up? I'm not sure. I think... Yeah, I looked it up. Who likes what? And Andreste was... Liliana, and jewelry was Morrigan. I'm not sure about the tribal necklace, so silver bracelet maybe, but a shiny gold ring definitely. Tangled ball of yarn, hell, I don't know. I mean, I would give it to the dog, but the dog actually brought it to me. I'm not sure if that's not a bit rude. A statuette was probably for Alistair. Look it up again. Anyway, I wanted to buy a rune. Which one now? I think I go with the dark spawn, even if that is super expensive, but Geronimo. Okay, sandal.
Enchantment?
Yes, enchantment.
Enchantment!
Yes. Okay, Oathkeeper. Where is it? This one? That's it? Yes, back. Close. Great! Quest complete. Okay, I think the quest was get an enchantment. Okay, Morrigan, the witch, all by herself because she's too cool for school. Also, because one thing we missed, or you missed, I didn't. It was before I started the recording. There was a conversation between Liliana and Morrigan where Liliana commented on Morrigan's clothes because they were like a bit ripped and whatnot, and she suggested getting new clothes for her, made out of velvet and also with a deep cutout in the front so everyone can see her nice body. And Morrigan was all like, Liliana, please stop staring at my breasts. And Liliana was like, no, you need to show off your body and then you need new shoes and whatnot. And I think Liliana has a big gay boner, lady boner for Morrigan, to be honest, but I can't blame her.
What do you wish of me?
Her... Well, it's quite visible that she's beautiful. I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Okay. Well, we can become a shape changer because we're not dwarf. Did you grow up in the Korkari wilds? I'm actually not sure whether we already asked that, but just to be sure.
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
Well, you can probe me any time.
Beg pardon then while I jump for joy. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
And you remain unnoticed?
For the most part. Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Well, that's very daring, and that sounds very much like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Well, that was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm not a human.
Do not speak to me of trivialities. Your culture is not so entirely different. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes, how to eat at a table, how to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Well, yet, here you are.
Yes, here I am.
Oh, she
Well,
doesn't
let's get
look
on
too
with it
happy.
before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Okay. Oh, but something I said she approved of. Okay. We can speak to her later. Now, onwards to the next companion. Also, the thing about men will always believe two things about women, that they are weak and they are attracted to them. It's so true. It's so true. It's actually painful.
Why are we stopping?
Some of us need sleep. I think we should talk for a moment.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
It's, well, well, are you all right? You were in that cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Okay, well, I've never seen a Kunari before. Tell me about your people.
No.
Okay, what? I wasn't expecting that.
Get used to disappointment. People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of... The elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Harsh. You said you were in the army.
I am.
And have you fought in a war? No, he told us that before. Why would the Kunari send soldiers here?
The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Kunari. We are how my people know the world.
Well, you didn't really answer my question.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, at least he's honest. Have you ever fought in a war? Well, it's...
I have always fought in war, dwarf.
Okay, cryptic. So you must know your way around a battlefield.
Some of them. They aren't all alike.
Okay, are you always this bad about answering questions?
Generally.
Okay.
I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate.
I don't recall what Seheron was, but Parvolan is the homeland of the Kunari. I think Seheron is either the city or another homeland. I don't remember. So, well, okay, what's your hurry? I mean, there's a blight going on. It's not like we're going to run out of Darkspawn anytime soon.
What a strange language you speak. You say hurry, where I would say duty.
Oh, yeah, never mind, let's keep
As you
moving.
wish.
He's a fun one. He approves? You're a strange one, Sten. You're really a strange one. Okay, Liliana, how do you like your new bow?
Yes?
I think you should go. No, she stays. She's the only one who can open locked chests. I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
The vision? Well, why not? That vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in.
Okay, and what then?
When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
And this made you want to help me.
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the Blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything?
Well, I don't want to be rude, like, okay, maybe we're a dwarf and we don't believe the Maker exists. And maybe we think that whole vision thing is a bit weird. Maybe it was just wishful thinking or just a dream at all, or a coincidence. But, like, she certainly believes it. And, I mean, she's using it for good. She's a good fighter and she's willing to join out in the fight. She could just, you know, sit by idly. And I don't want to say, well, the Blight is the Maker's punishment, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm actually grateful she chose to, you know, actually do something. And, well, yeah, I suppose I couldn't sit by either.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a Blight to stop.
What's with all the... Oh, she approves. What's with all the hurry people? They're all like, yeah, don't talk, we need to get going. Yeah, the Blade will be there tomorrow as well. Oh, I thought there was a chest. I'm actually quite fond of chests where I can put stuff. But I think... No, they're just my companions. Okay, Alistair, hey, bro.
What do you need?
Do you want to talk about Duncan? Without Morrigan poking fun at you.
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
Yeah, well, like, he was like a father to you, and I understand, and you may be sad. I want to help. I'm your bro.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen.
Yeah.
Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the Blight and everything. I'm sorry.
Oh, Alistair. There's no need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
Well, he had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
Well, he kind of saved his life by sending him to the tower. But I understand if he was like, yeah, I wish I was there. But yeah, you're alive because he sent you there.
Yes, I know. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Dwarves don't practice cremation, do they? How do your people honor your dead?
Well, we entomb our dead within the stone beneath our tigers, because I actually want to answer it like that. Not discuss it, no, not your ways, no. We'll just, yeah, dead.
I heard about that, now that I think about it. Their spirits return to the rock, strengthening the foundation of the time.
Yep.
Sounds so strange.
Well, no stranger than burning your honored dead to ashes.
I suppose you're right.
Well,
Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
aww. Aww. Anytime, Alistair. And, well, what if you're still alive? I can go to a high Iver with you when you go.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Aww, Alistair's just the best. Morrigan approved more of us than Alistair. What is happening here? I thought Morrigan hated my guts. Oh, Alistair, you're the best. I really love you. Balder! You keep barking up the whole neighborhood.
Why, you little...
What? What?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Well, Well, I'm like, don't touch the dog's food, damn it. Of course he'll react badly, but then, yeah, he shouldn't just bite my companions. Like, there's hardly any blood drawn, still he shouldn't have. Balder, behave. Alistair, stop touching the dog's food. Oh.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Yeah, I better. That's it. Hey, Balder, are you okay?
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
Don't make my dog
Oh,
sick.
like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Oh, hey! Stop trolling my dog! Don't listen to Alistair, he's full of rubbish.
Hey!
You deserve that. Damn it, okay? But I just looked at the time and the episode's already over. So, this was a Let's Talk to All the Companions episode, another one. And next time we'll go to, I guess we'll go to Redcliffe first, because I'm definitely not going to Orzammar first. It's like, no, I'm not going to open that case of worms anytime soon. So Redcliffe probably, but we'll see about that. Maybe there are some more companions to talk with. Who knows? But anyway, until next episode, see you!